questions?
Hey, guys.
Who wants to go first? All right, we'll start with Ben and then go to Joseph after that.
Drew, 2 home runs today. Just kind of what was working for you, and where do you feel like you're at heading into conference play next weekend?
Yeah, I mean, just going off of my first 3 at bats yesterday. I was trying to do way too much, and I kind of made a few adjustments, just loosened up, tried not to do too much in my last 2 at bats yesterday. And I think it just kind of translated over to today.
Drew, the rankings and standings for many of the teams in the conference are pretty much similar outside of a couple teams. What's the message and the mindset in the locker room now heading into SEC play?
Yeah, those rankings, all that, they're cool, but we don't worry about that. We just worry about what we got to do on a day-to-day basis to prepare ourselves for our next game, practice, wherever it is. And I think we're feeling pretty confident going into SEC play.
All right, we'll go to Mike next and then Ryan.
Yeah, Drew, you just kind of mentioned kind of making some mid-game adjustments yesterday. Given the energy and enthusiasm you bring, what's your approach look like to take an at bat, go back to the dugout, settle down, figure out what you did, and come back and do it differently?
Mm-hmm. I think it kind of stems from an adjustment I tried to make for my freshman to sophomore year is, how quickly can I make adjustments? And, I still have room for improvement. I mean, just like any hitter, and try to make adjustments from pitch to pitch, at bat to at bat, whether you get out, whether you get a hit. There's always, you always try to stay one step ahead. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do this year.
How good was it to see Max kind of jump out this weekend and then Connor have a real strong game today as well?
No, absolutely. I mean, those are 2 of our main guys, and we know what they can do when they're on. And obviously every player is going to have their struggles, and we haven't been worried about them. We knew it's just a matter of time till they get going.
All right, we'll go back to Ben and then back to Wes.
Drew, I'm curious about the bat flip. It's kind of become a thing, I guess, over the last month. Is there a personal flavor? Is there thought into the bat flip, or is it just kind of natural and you don't even realize you're doing it in the process?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of natural. It's just kind of one of those things, high adrenaline situation. It just kind of happens, I just hopefully it gets the team going. So if it gets it going, then I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm wondering, Drew, if how Sunday games can get, they can sometimes be like the 14-9 game it was last night. I mean, that's just kind of how Sundays go. How big does that make it, or how much of an advantage is it when Blade goes out there and does what he does today?
No, for sure. Coach V always talks about and preaches to us that it's all about Sunday. And, when a guy like a freshman like Blade Tidwell can take the mound and have the presence he had today and attack right away, it gives the entire team life. And, I think if we can have that type of deal every Sunday, we could be in a pretty good spot.
All right, we'll go to Ryan. Oh, you're still muted, Ryan.
Yeah, following up on Ben's question a minute ago, are you surprised you haven't gotten thrown at any this year with some of the big bat flips?
I don't know if I would say I'm surprised or, not surprised. If they throw at me, so be it. I'm on base. I don't really care if they hit me or not. If I get on base, helps us win. So.
All right, we'll finish up with Mike.
Yeah, I mean, is it weird, Drew, that you've played 33-ish maybe college games at this point, but you still haven't experienced SEC play? And what do you expect that to feel like? And then where do you feel like this team is going into that? Yeah,
for sure. It feels like it's, been over a year and I still haven't got to taste any of the SEC. Same with a lot of the kids in my class. I think it's something everyone talks about. Everyone says it's a different atmosphere, and I'm excited to get into that. But I think we're in a pretty good spot, and we'll see what happens this weekend.
All right. Thanks, Drew. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you.